Jim Norton has announced that the Chip podcast will be broadcasted on Sirius XM a week later. So I guess Bob Kelly didn't get totally screwed out of the deal. So he announces this, and my immediate thought, and a lot of other people's immediate thoughts, is, well, then what happens to Anthony Cumia, a.k.a. Trampa, a.k.a. Sue Lightning Lover, a.k.a. Miss Isabella. You Trampa, fuck. So what happens with him? Because Anthony Cumia is not only banned from the building, he's banned from the show, and he's banned from being on Sirius XM. Ron Bennington just called Anthony out of nowhere and had him on his show over the phone. And then the next day he goes, oh, I'll never do that again because the bitching I got about having him on. So is Anthony not going to be on the Chip show anymore? Now, I've heard some people say, well, you know, they play Artie Lang's old stuff, and since it's not going to be in studio, and it's a week later, it shouldn't be a problem. They banned, SiriusXM made a policy saying no ex-employees are allowed in the building or on any of the shows or anything like that. That was bullshit. That was Anthony Cumia is not. They don't, because I think the day after they announced that, E-Rock was on Bennington. So, and let me assure you, if Artie Lang wanted to go do Jim and Sam tomorrow, they would let Artie Lang in the fucking building to do Jim and Sam. And other host of other ex-co-host of people used to work there. So it was an Anthony Cumia specific rule. Now, in the last video, I brought up the fact that Jim and Sam lied about re-signing. During the Chip podcast, they said they re-signed, and today they said they didn't. I'm wondering, when Jimmy announced this, because announcing Chip was going to be at Sirius, if he thought that, well, the way the show is with Anthony, and then within the next week, Sirius came back and said, no, we told you Anthony is banned. So that put off the announcement. That's why I'm thinking, when they announced they re-signed with SiriusXM on the Chip podcast, I think they really thought they were going to sign, and then this might be the holdup. I don't know, but I'll put the question to you. Do you think Anthony will be on the Chip podcast? Because he's not allowed, not only in Sirius, but basically on their airwaves. So, like I said, people can bring up the Artie Lang thing, but someone tells me if Artie Lang wanted to go on Jim and Sam tomorrow, Artie Lang would be on. When they passed that rule, it was specifically about Anthony Cumia. I don't think they want to. See, here's the other thing you also have to consider. There's liability having Anthony Cumia on, because at any fucking point in time, you can just tweet something and then they would have to find. I guarantee you that's why he got rebanned from Sirius again, because after Opie got fired, they would let him on the Jim and Sam show. Then out of nowhere, nothing big happened except him getting banned off of Twitter a bunch of times for them to be like, oh, he can't come in anymore. So maybe something like that. The dude is toxic in show business. I don't fucking know, but if Anthony's not allowed on Chip, then I guarantee you half of Chip's, I don't really like the Chip podcast that much, but half of the people do like it. Because every time I go to it and no Anthony's not there for that episode, the first 10,000 comments are, no Anthony, no thank you. So, what do you think Anthony will be banned, is banned now? I don't know, but I find it all fascinating. You old trampa fuck. Count trampa. Look at this fuck. Look at him in this picture with Jimmy. Look at him. Staring at the camera like it's a young black underage tranny. Fucking trampa. Fuck you.